you all so much.
All right, guys, let me introduce you to Maurine Turcotte. Hello, how are you? Speak right into the microphone. Don't
great,
be shy.
thank you.
Maurine is a mother of two, and she has been battling breast cancer. With her is Dr. Harold Burstein. Good to see you, sir. It's great to see you. And Georgia Litzis. Is that right? Did I get it right? Who's the nurse practitioner. When were you diagnosed, Maurine?
I was diagnosed in September of 2007.
Shock?
A little. I was 2 months outside of a mammogram, and I had gotten the all clear, and I found a lymph node the size of a baseball, coincidentally. And
baseball?
Yeah, baseball size.
Wow. You a baseball fan?
Absolutely.
I wish you weren't
not
at
after
that time, right?
Not after that.
Golf.
Good thing you're not a soccer fan, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
But I knew that once I got diagnosed, the best place for me was going to be Dana-Farber. And I've had a kind of a challenging course of events in just trying to figure out what it is and where it's at and how to treat it. But there's probably none better than Dr. Burstein and Georgia. They're part of my team, and I love them, and they're doing everything they can to save my life so I can watch my kids play ball.
All right, Doc, what were the challenges here?
Well, first of all, we brought everybody with us today because we really wanted to emphasize a point I know you've heard over the past 2 days, but treatment at the Farber really is a team experience and families involved. Maurine's sister-in-law, Linda, is here with her.
Hi, Linda.
It really is one of the distinguishing things about what happens at the Institute. So the challenges in Maureen's case were first to figure out exactly what kind of cancer this was and to give her some chemotherapy to get it into a remission. And we did that the first go-around, and things were pretty successful, but 2 years later, there was a recurrence. Again in the same area. So we've been grappling with that in the past few months. We actually have some new drugs that she's getting, a new biological drug called Herceptin that's frequently used now in so-called HER2-positive breast cancers. And we're very optimistic that with these kinds of treatments that we can still have her do very, very well for a very, very long time and cure this cancer. And that's what we're really trying to do.
What happens when you go into recurrence and then they start throwing all of these different drugs out? Are you confused? Do you sit there and try to find out what they're all about? I mean, obviously they're making great advances right now in medicine, in the technology and the equipment over there. But how does a patient react to it when they're suddenly saying, okay, Maurine, we're going to try this now,
Well, I spend a lot of time reading and doing research, and what I've done is I've come to Dana-Farber with my family, and I've said, this is going to be my experience, and I have to make the most of it. And I encourage every patient to reach out, and people come to Dana-Farber because of the resources. I came onto the campus like I was going back to college. Like I was going on a cruise. I always say it's it's become like the Cheers for me. I mean, everybody knows my name. It's like the Disney of cancer institutes. They have some great rides, and it's a great experience.
That I've never heard described like that before.
You got to make it fun.
Outside of Woodstock, I don't know.
Yeah.
You got to make it fun. But I've tapped into a lot of resources that have helped me understand my cancer, understand how best to deal with it, understand how I can help other people deal with it too, because I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. The Blum Resource Center, the Leonard Zakem Integrative Therapies. I've received nutritional counseling. I've received a massage and acupuncture. I've taken advantage of everything that the Blum Resource Center. My kids are at camp right now. They're coming back today. Both my boys, Dylan and Tyler, they're 9 and 11, and they're at Camp Kesem, which is hosted by MIT students, and it's specifically designed for children whose parents have cancer. And I got to talk to them. It was great, and I found out about that camp at Dana-Farber. I was a pilot patient for their financial planning. I came in, I said, I'm a real estate agent with breast cancer. This is a real bad combination. I need some help. Do you have any financial planning resources? And they said, we're trying to put together a pilot right now. Would you be interested in participating? So Dee Lee started that off, and Rick Fingerman's taken over, and I've worked with them to try to get my house in order. I absolutely feel that if anyone can save my life, it's Dana-Farber. I really do.
Georgia, I want to bring you into the conversation because you're kind of pulling all of this together, I would think, and making it all work. And the doctor talked about the team that is involved. How difficult is it to make sure that everybody is on the same page? Because there are so many people that have to be communicated because we're dealing with, as we said, challenges here in her treatment.
You know, I don't actually find it to be that difficult. Maureen is a model patient who is very on top of her own care, and at times she often dictates to Dr. Burstein and I
I like your style, Maureen.
how to proceed with her care. But, you know, we work really well together as a team, and Maureen is definitely part of our team there. And we know the resources that are available at the Dana-Farber, and as the nurse practitioner, as part of the team, I know how to tap into those resources. But Maureen, to give her a lot of credit, has done a lot of that on her own, and has really shined as our patient.
Well, to you, Georgia, to you, Doctor, thank you for all that you guys
Thanks, everybody.
do.
We're very grateful for the support you give at the Institute.
Well, we're grateful of
Thank
what
you.
you're doing, because without you, this is
Right.
just a waste of time. And we wish you great success in your treatment, this the new drug. And when the boys come home from camp tonight, MIT people were doing it. They may have put together an electric car and brought it home to you. You know, you never know. They go over to MIT. You never know what's going to
Well, they play
happen.
blackjack.
Or play blackjack. Right, exactly.
Learn how to play poker.
Exactly. It was great meeting you.
Thank you.
Great meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, let me give you that phone.